Did it. I just did it. We're live!
Holy shit, we are live.
Welcome to the season finale of
Is it the
Weekend
season
Hangover.
finale?
I guess.
We have
yes.
seasons.
Even though Valencia was like 2 weeks ago, Dustin was busy doing a little timing and scoring at Podium Club. We'll hear all about that.
Yes.
We got my man Patrick over here, aka TrackDaz Junkie. Figured, hey, might as well finish off the season with one of our chat guys, and also a good buddy of mine. So,
dude, I'm just sticking the dude's hat, honestly. Like,
yeah,
that's a hell of a hat you got there, sir.
Yeah, Patrick comments every time we're on, and has always got some great insight. Awesome YouTube channel. Why don't you introduce yourself? I keep pointing the wrong way.
Dude, he's got the giant name badge on the bottom.
I did make sure to type it all down there. So
I was like,
everyone
Jesus, dude.
it.
I didn't expect the name badge to be a paragraph.
I do have to mention this. Shout out to Brian Van for the epic video on Monkey Grip Dick Grabber Guy. Watch the video; it's hilarious. And Brian is a massive fan of White Claws.
Did he go full Brian?
No. Brian's a massive fan of White Claws, so I am drinking White Claw tonight for Brian, and I had a couple before this. So,
but did Brian go full Brian?
Oh, Brian went epic Brian. Like, if you were gonna rate this in Chris Simcoe language, this was
mega
proper mega Brian Van.
Double proper mega?
Double proper mega. Brian Van came out swinging, and it was amazing.
Something. That's really something.
It was amazing. So yeah, and we'll get into it. Patrick, please introduce yourself.
Yeah. I'm Patrick. I'm also from Charleston, not too far away from Ricky, very far away from Dustin. I have been racing motorcycles a couple years now. This just finished up my second season of yellow plate activities. We'll see. We might be able to get kicked out of there this year.
2 seasons of yellow plate?
2 seasons of yellow plate.
Does that make you
like? I had 5. So,
bro, does that make you like a expert novice? Like, how does that work?
I think it's just still intermediate. I'm still waiting for my advanced bump. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I started
in the chat.
Where actually, that's a good question. I don't know on this side. Oh, I see it now. Comments.
There, you got it now. Okay. All right, cool. Now you're access to the chat.
Shit, he's looking at the chat now.
Yeah, Patrick is a good buddy of mine. He's been doing really great. He raced with Pan Am Superbike last year, and then sent some wear this year, and he did really well. And he's rocking the 07 Honda like I did back in my novice days. So. Massive. There it is. There she blows. Wow. 843 area code. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, he needs the area code. He's novice with 3-digit number plate on the front, right?
Right. You got to pick something. It was my third choice. They wouldn't give me any of the other ones. So,
what was your number again? 848.
843.
843.
Yeah.
I recognize that from my cell phone number.
All right. Yeah. My novice number is 586.
Area code.
It looked like an area code. That's back when
they all look like area codes.
The GSXR 750 had like a coffee table shaped sized gas tank, back then. When the tail sections were actually tail sections.
Oh, yeah.
Not like little wedges.
Yeah, right? The shroud tail section.
Yeah, basically.
So, yeah, and, we got to ride last Saturday at Roebling, which was epic.
Jealous.
Had awesome weather thanks to Podium Motorsports, Pirelli, and Pit Lane Moto for putting on an amazing event. It's kind of like it's a test and tune day. It's not a track day. So
it's like a racer only kind of thing. Invite.
Kind of. It's like you can sign up for it, but it's all based on lap time. So
Okay.
the groups are all based on lap time, and we had quite a bit of Moto America activity. We had Jason Waters there. We had Jesse Ruling. We had Matt Spinak, which unfortunately he had a crash and ground down his pinky.
Ah, dude, he lost
Yeah.
half a digit. That sucks.
It was kind of like
He's not
hanging.
still riding that like 10-year-old motorcycle, was he?
Yeah, he was. It was in like
Hey,
the
man.
fast.
More.
Yeah, it was a bummer. It was early in the day, and I got to talk to him at the end of the day. He got back from the hospital with a bandage on his pinky, and it was not looking good. So he's got to get surgery on it. But we also had a young buck on a brand new Ducati V4S. Take a wild guess who that was.
No idea, man. No idea.
Initials are BS.
What'd you say?
Initials are BS.
Oh, the young buck. That's rolling bed now.
He's 25. Come on,
Out of here, dude.
Yeah, we had Ben Smith was gracing us with his presence in Patrick's garage. That
Dude, he better not. Like he's kind of got it. He's found his way on this basically like in the U.S. anyway. That's like a factory ride, right?
Oh yeah,
You better take advantage of that shit. Like I told him already. I was like, bro, you better not. I don't want to hear any more fucking excuses from you.
No,
Fucking
he's
love that.
think about it. He's got
Uh-huh.
essentially the goat, the unofficial goat until he retires, on the team, and he's got a lot of learning to do, and he's super excited. We had a good chat about it, and I think it's an amazing opportunity. And we chatted and was like, hey man,
Yeah.
think about when we first met at the end of 2023, what your season had looked like.
Oh,
You had a catastrophic mid-season, thing happen where your team just kind of bailed on you, and then you were stuck with no ride. You're about to ride your stalker, and then this really neat dude named Florencio came around and has essentially resurged his career and got him.
Dude, I see it in the chat too, and I've seen a lot of commentary on this. And Bearded Jixer brings up, basically asking if Ben gets that ride without the sponsor, right? And the reality is this, dude. That's the reality of our sport right now in the U.S. Like, you got to bring some fucking money to the table to make this shit happen.
But here's the flip side of it. If Ben wasn't as good as he is, he wouldn't have the money. He didn't get the money because that dude is a friend of his.
The Flow dude is just
Davies, buddy.
Yeah, the Flow dude is just such a Ben Smith fan.
Like, he got to know him through Bobby. And Flo reached out because he saw him.
Yeah.
And
he sees the work ethic of the kid, like he puts in that dude. You see him, right? Like, he looks like he doesn't have any fat on him. Like, the dude literally kills himself training hard. He's super fit.
Rides dirt bikes all the time.
Dude,
yeah.
He looks the part. I mean, I don't want to pull it full Chuck Chiquetto and be like, the dude's gay for it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, the dude is like full on.
He puts in the hard work.
Puts everything he's got into it. And, this year, I think whatever, not to take sides or anything like that, because I know that Freddie put in a massive amount of work too. And both of them share some of the blame for how shit went down this season for them. But I will say this, Ben's opportunity to learn and develop in Superbike was hindered by mechanical failures and crashing and whatever else. And truthfully, like, if he comes and he shows up the bike that's ready to rock and roll, and he gets some testing time, the dude will get time to develop into that.
Yeah, I will tell you this, he loves that bike. That bike fits him like a glove,
dude. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm jaded, but like, every time a rider gets a new ride, they love that bike. So, like, I mean,
he's paid to love it now. But
yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's a sick
bike,
though.
Better love it.
3 seconds off the track lap record on a stock bike with electronic suspension and some Dunlops. Not bad.
He does.
Like,
I mean, I'm excited to see
12s.
what he does on Superbike. You know what I mean? Like, that team, I think they did the right thing, moving things around. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, they've got him now, and they've got Bobes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has an opportunity.
Bob's riding
with
that
Bobes.
thing is, I mean, like everyone
He's
else.
jacked. Bobes
Dude,
is jacked to ride that bike. You
I'm gonna
watched the
tell you right
interview
now.
with Sean Bice?
Bob's? No, I don't watch Sean Bice interviews.
Yeah,
I said it.
I watched the interview just to see
no,
what he had to say, and he
Bob's,
is jacked.
Bob's is a dude that you see him on that bike, and everybody knows how fast that stupid thing is, right? And you know the new bike's probably even faster than the old one, right? So you got a guy like Bob's on there on the fastest thing, you know, and if they get the setup right, dude, I mean, everybody else better be like busting ass behind the scenes because, you know, that guy's, I mean, dig that dude, like big fan of his. And, you know, he could run away with the thing like easy. If, you know, like if everybody's not paying attention, he could just smash everybody, you know.
Oh, and if
Bobby
he's
Fong
not
made a comment about that too already. He was like, the 2026 Duck is like a big step forward.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bobby Fong
how
has
much
done
of
a
a
pretty
big
good
step,
job to
but-
try to smash people too, you know, and we'll see. You know, I mean, I know Richard's doing work behind the scenes all the time, like he does, like he always does. He's basically doing his program, right? Like standard issue, no sleep, all work, no play. You know what I mean? Like Richard, take a couple of days off, a couple days off, right? So, like it's you know, and I'm sure the other teams are doing the same.
Dustin, do you want to address Sonny Kim's question?
Superbike lineup. The dirt. Why Josh isn't on that team, dude? I don't know. I wasn't there. I've heard some stuff. I could say what I've heard that everybody else has kind of heard. But
say what you heard.
Yeah, I mean, I heard. I heard a lot of things. I don't know how accurate they are, so bear with me. This is just what I heard, but basically, I heard that his former team wasn't super stoked on the OnlyFans stuff. And then I also heard that you can't have the OnlyFans flip off your competitors, flip off the race officials, not win, and still keep a ride. That's what I heard. But then I also heard that he stood up Geraldo at the vintage thing. So
I have a firsthand account from that event. He was standing right next to Geraldo.
Tabloid now? Okay, cool.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, I got a firsthand account. And he was standing next to Geraldo, and Geraldo had a 1995 Troy Corser Championship bike that was supposed to be riding around.
Geraldo. That's all. I mean, you're elaborating on what I said, but I mean, I heard Geraldo was less than stoked.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if the deal was already done with them before. Like, I don't know any of that. But you know what, dude? Like the guy's. He's a naturally gifted, talented rider.
Yeah.
You know, say what you will about the guy. Shit, I've said plenty, right?
Yeah.
But
look, Super Sport is going to be interesting.
Yeah, like what's going to happen? Blake's going to have to step up. You know, Blake's still in that class. Everyone else is going to have to step up. The two leaders of that class leaving, going to Superbike. So you know, we'll have to see what happens there. Like, is Josh being in the class going to force everyone else to step up, or did the time that those other people spent trying to chase Maddie and PJ are they gonna make him step up?
Yeah, and it's okay. You know. So now you have arguably better bike than the R6 and the R9, and those two went pretty much. You know, you got Maddie in first, and I think Blake got third in the championship.
Yeah.
So the two leaders left. Josh is on a completely new team, so he is not comfortable.
Right.
So now he's gonna. Who did he bring to the team, and who's going to be working with him?
Yeah,
and
I mean,
that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it almost fits for both the teams though, because like Warhorse, they want to build a team, right? So you're bringing in the number one plate from last year, and you're bringing in someone who's like worked up through the whole America, like entire ranks of the thing.
Dude, from KTM Cup all the way to Super Sport, and I don't think I saw Ben on a Twins Cup bike. Did he?
Dude, He went straight to
He
the
went-
R6.
He went
North
straight to the
Outlet.
6 from the little bike, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then on the Rahal side, you just lost PJ to Superbike, right? So like, who's the veteran on that team? I don't know if you like. I mean, Kayla's been there, but I don't know
so
if you want to
maybe
put her as the veteran.
that's a good point, dude. Maybe he's like the veteran role on that team, because you've got the kid.
DeMario.
You got DeMario, who's, dude, that kid's
talented.
I'm really excited to see what DeMario does on that thing.
Yeah.
Like he's
not going to hold back either. That
dude,
kid is not scared of Josh
once he
Aaron.
figures that shit out, dude, I think DeMario is going to be a murderer. Like just full on murderer. Love it. So
I think it fits. I think it works.
And he's got he's got a tequila sponsor. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I did see that. Yeah.
Dude, that kid, just watching him. I mean, there's a couple of places I was doing, doing the thing, stopwatch, micro splits, and the kid on that little Aprilia thing, he was doing stuff on there that nobody was doing.
No,
he was pinning the thing off the rev limiter, just bouncing it off the rev limiter, where other bikes were kind of lugging off the corner.
Yeah.
Like he definitely is in the gearbox. Seems like more like that kid switched on, dude. Like it's a good thing. It's a good thing, So anyway,
and they're not racing the V2 because it's not as good as the single-sided swing arm bike.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joel wants
to
know.
Is it homologated yet? Like, are they for Moto America?
I don't know. Joel's trying to ask questions that Dustin's not able to answer.
I'm gonna, dude. I will answer it as perfectly as I can. Okay, Joel, I get it, dude. You want to know who our second rider, bro? Me too.
Did Harvey Weinstein touch you? Is that what just happened?
What? Yeah. So I don't know. There was some pictures of Matt riding the attack bike or whatever, but that's really a Strack bike.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Can you talk about what that relationship's like between what Strack's gonna do?
If I knew,
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't get I need to go to my notes. I don't have any. You know what I mean? Like I don't have any notes. But you know what? Strack was cool. They helped with the effort when the team went over to World Superbike and stuff. And and they've already been a strong partner with Attack. And I don't know if you guys know, but Attack did build their super sports engines the last couple of seasons. And you see how that worked out. So, I mean, I think they want to go superbike racing and keep the band together, their crew. And I mean, I will tell you this, from what I saw, Matt's going to look dangerous as fuck.
I think it's a better iteration of Matt as well.
Oh, dude, I told Matt the same thing, dude. Like I was watching, doing my thing, right? And I come up to him and I'm like, dude, you don't even look like the same guy. Like I used to watch him at testing at Button Willow back in the day when they was on the red and gold bike, and he don't look like the same dude. His body language is different. Like he looks more confident, but also like, I don't know, just like less sense of urgency, I guess, because the bike's working better. I don't know, but like he don't look like the same dude. He's years away from those guys, and
what's crazy
on to another
level. If you think about it, right, the bump down to Super Sport actually made him better.
I think so.
So when he comes back to Superbike, he's actually going to be challenging a lot better than he did if he would have continued on the R1, because that lesson had to be learned.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Just like every track day bro who starts on a 1K. Back down to a twins bike.
You're comparing Matt Skultz to a track day bro?
No.
Yeah, dude. Like I don't know about all that, but I know that the dude's that's all I'm say. I'm not gonna say times or anything like that, but the dude is absolutely ripping.
What about
Yeah,
Darren?
Joel, I heard STK is going to Orange Cat, dude. Like, I don't like us, since this is
We're
tabloid,
waiting for the
talk
announcement.
about what we heard. Yeah, we heard that.
Should we text David?
Oh, dude.
I'm not
What
gonna
about the
bug you.
rumors
on-
on Darren Binder?
Dude, I heard Darren Binder's name too, dude.
What?
Dude, I heard Dive Bomb mentioned along the lines with Suzuki team. The Suzuki team.
Really?
I heard that.
Darren Binder
Schultz
on
basically
Bike?
said that it was like
Dude, we were all talking about
he didn't know where
last
he was going to go, but he was
Right.
excited to see Darren in the paddock.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard he's coming to the paddock. I heard M4. I've heard Baggers. Like you never know.
They're all wanting to come, man.
Baggers
There's some
will
money
fit.
there to be made.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
those
think of
Bagger guys-
Bradley. I'm sure they all approached Bradley when he went back overseas. They're like, dude, how was it? And he's like, it's freaking rad,
the
dude.
paychecks are sweet.
Yeah, dude, he made some bank.
What
I
do you
do
guys-
think
What do you guys think of India going over to with
the Vance and Hines,
That's like a huge deal, right?
the Vance and Hines switch. I was like, I almost wanted to talk to Hayden about that, but
Like what's going
sure
on
he's-
there? Wasn't like Harley and Vance and Hines even on the drag racing side for years?
forever. I mean, think about how far back
Oh.
Vance and Hines and Harley have gone back. You think XR 1200 days?
Yeah, I mean, I remember Vance and Hines was like the Ducati team in Superbike back in the
Oh
day.
yeah, back in the day.
Go Show and
Yeah, Ben
Bostrom, right?
Bostrom.
And then they
yeah.
kind of disappeared from road racing and then like full like balls deep in the drag racing thing, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's they did a lot of Suzuki stuff back then too, but big
I
Harley.
bet Indian had to come with some money.
I mean, maybe, dude. Maybe.
They had
That's
to.
a big
They had
deal,
to.
right?
That's a
I was
massive
really
deal.
truthfully, I was actually hoping that Terry would bring his band and go back to superbike racing.
Yeah, no. That would have been dope.
So
I mean, I thought it was awesome that they put Rocco on the 1000, that they sponsored that.
yeah,
And then they had the Twins Cup bike or whatever, and they did that with oh my gosh, what's that kid's name?
yeah, I forget.
I'm forgetting. Is it Levy Batty?
Yeah, that sounds right. Was it Levy?
Or maybe somebody else. But anyways, I should know that. But it's dude, I think next year has a lot of really good stories, and I think they have a lot of good riders that are getting placed, and the classes are getting well occupied,
Right.
in a sense, right? You got super sports looking to be pretty solid. I just wish Ty Scott I wish he was gonna be better, or I wish he was better last year to roll into this year. But I don't. That's
a good point, dude. Like that guy, like he looked like he was the guy. Like he looked like he was gonna be the favorite, and then
he gave Josh such a hard time.
And then he just fizzled out with Crash It. Like the dude smashed a bunch of motorbikes, hurt himself probably. Maybe he hurt his confidence or something. I don't know, but like something's up with that dude. And I mean, I don't think he's forgotten how to ride. So
I just think that platform has not lended itself to being up there with the R9 and the Duck at the end of the day. And I wish there were more Triumphs out there, because I think that is a very capable platform.
Oh, you wish you shocker.
You would think that.
Yeah.
I do think that bike would do really well with somebody on it, for sure. I just think that 750, it's just a tired platform.
Dude, if the throttle sauce dudes give me shit about being the Yamaha bias guy, I'm gonna continue giving you shit for being the Triumph guy. Like
that's fine.
Like okay, Boost Amos. Woo!
Thank you, Matt.
What's the news?
Thank you, Duckman.
The new sport bike, World Sport Bike or whatever.
Yeah,
just announced that one.
Yeah, what is that? I'm like trying to understand what that class is.
It's
I was trying to look at it
Twins
too.
Cup, kind of.
it's the
It's
GSX
weirder than that.
8R, the Daytona 660. All those bikes are in there.
It's Twins Cup
Yeah, essentially.
ish, right?
Ish. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
all right.
Peter Hickman, they're putting out a team
Yeah.
with a bunch of
Of course
dudes.
he is. Yeah, a bunch of Triumph dudes from
Well,
that
I think
area.
it's better than I think it's better than the 400s.
Is it?
Yeah, way better.
Take your word for it.
Those noodle
Yeah, because
bikes
isn't it taking over the like Super Sport 300 or something?
Yeah.
That's the class.
It's like
that's taking-
replacing
I
that
mean,
one.
Super
Yeah,
Sport 300. I mean, what were they gonna do? Have like the Cowie 4RR class?
right.
I mean, come on, So
It's dumb.
yeah, nobody else is
They-
making a bike.
They need to bridge. They're trying to bridge the gap between little bikes and super sport. So the twins just made more sense.
What are? I mean, I'm no longer part of government and haven't been in a few years now. What do you do? What are the clubs doing with that ZX4 thing?
Nothing. No.
Are anybody bringing them out or trying to bring them out yet? Some people are, right? But they're not building. They're not doing what they used to do. And every time Cowie would fuck up their little bike class,
when's the
they
last
would
time you
make
talked to
news.
Chad?
Who?
Chad Lewin.
Chad.
He's all about that thing. Testing
Well,
it for
yeah. I
grade.
mean, Chad's like part of like a track day company that does little bike stuff, and Chad's had a long-term relationship with Chuck, and I'm sure they're developing whatever. So, of course, yeah, Chad's gonna have a great time on that thing and rip on it, So, ain't no laws when you're drinking the claws, apparently, according to Duckman. Nice. Yeah, Scouts Out. That's Mark. That's the other one of the Small Sauce guys. So Mark is saying that AFM's had him out. So, yeah, I don't, dude. Can you tell I don't miss being part of government?
You don't want to make you don't want to
Yeah.
make the determination on whether a aftermarket master cylinder is.
Don't go there.
Dude. Oh, is that somebody having a Weira fight?
Oh
Just the
yeah,
yearly one.
Yeah, that's something. That's okay.
John.
I want to speak my opinion. Like clubs, that brake reservoir shit was part of the reason why I was involved in starting of the CVMA. And it was like when we laid out, it was like me and the OGs. So it was like me and Mickey. Fuck, I think even had Pridmore in some of the meetings back then. And it was like, dude, let's take everything that we hate from club racing and throw it in the trash. That was one of the things. And then the other thing was like the double bubble windshield thing. And then, I mean, like, say what you will, those are bullshit ticky-tacky rules that rulebook warriors use to protest people so they can keep getting their points when they got fucking smoked.
And if you're rocking a double
if you're
bubble,
that guy,
you're wrong. If you're rocking a double bubble, you're wrong. You ain't rocking a Corsa, might as well just go home.
I mean, dude, but I mean, it's like
I just don't get how it's like any different than suspension. Like if you're gonna allow like super stock to run Olin's carts, and
dude,
then you have to be
AFM
like,
used to
like
have a pro. I don't know if they still
Masters
do.
over the
Yeah.
AFM
had a Prodi class.
Hi, Chunky Buns.
And oh shit, Chunky Buns in the chat.
Yeah.
What's up? AFM has a Prodi class.
Did she say she was doing BTR?
I think I saw something about that. I don't know if she
Are
is.
you doing BTR?
I don't know if it was.
Put it in the chat.
Come on.
Did she hear back from BTR? Is she gonna rewrite in one of them Royal Enfield
Spill
shits?
the beans.
She's definitely gonna have to get a trucker hat,
applied.
like a Fonzie jacket.
I know those. I know the guy. I think I
Fonzie
still have the
jacket,
guy's number. I got the dude from the UK's number. I'll call him and put in a good word.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Is that going to be sponsored by TDJU on the side of it? That's what I want to know.
She married the coach to get a bump.
Wow, dude.
No.
It's like, it's
Shane's
like
gonna
that.
have
It's
to
out
go
now.
apply.
Okay, like the show's about that, huh? Okay, that's interesting. Oh man, yeah. So
That's good.
all
All right, we need to get into some GP silly season. That's what we need to get into, or some
dude.
post
There's a
Okay,
lot
GP.
going on there.
Yeah,
like I'm a
some
big
post
fan
GP
of those
stuff.
guys, the Moto Republica guys. Big fan of their podcast. But dude, like, I'm gonna say it, dude, because they said it. You could watch their podcast and listen. They were kind of shitting on Toprak leading up to the test, and they were saying all about how excited they are and how they think that Diego's got the better end of the deal for the rookies and this and that. And just pointing out that Diego was slower than Toprak at the tests. So
Here's the thing. I was gonna call our friend, Mr. Tom Sykes clone, aka Nate Kern.
okay,
Ask about his tan cousin, and wasn't
his,
able to talk to him about it.
his
But
tan cousin, the
so,
one that this tan cousin that's a big fan of baklava.
yep.
Okay.
Damn, son. Anyways, I think that Toprak is definitely going to have to
Yeah.
evolve in his BP because dude's still riding that thing like a super bike, and you can tell a mile away.
He
Yeah,
did not
that's
look like
the hardest thing.
comfortable on it. He
Yeah,
looked
for
quick,
sure.
but he didn't
he's
look
a
comfortable.
superbike guy. So
Exactly. You got to ride that thing
like
like
how
you're
do you?
hanging off it.
I mean, I can't remember what his overall like number was on the test or whatever, but I mean,
He was
looked
faster
pretty-
than all the other Yamaha guys.
except for
He was-
one,
Except for Quadraro, yeah.
right?
The only guy to go mega fast on that thing.
He said mega again. Wow, he's really that Triumph hat's really doing him well, guys. Yeah, dude. Like I don't know, but yeah, those Moto Republica guys, I'm a big fan of them, and they've already talked about it. It's like, wow, dude, like Toprak he's impressive, man. Like that dude's just another different kind of dude, But I don't know. It's testing, and the lap times in testing don't fucking matter at all. Like
No.
nobody.
And I'll tell you what, I give him about 5 races
You give him 5 races to what?
till he starts to really, really get it.
Till the V4 blows up.
Nah.
Okay, it's like wow, yeah, wow.
No,
Okay.
I seriously, it's going to take about 5 races for him to wrap his head. How long did it take him to wrap his head around the non-concessions frame bike? About 5 races.
I don't know. He won the championship on it.
Even
Correct.
like once
But
he
he had a
wraps his
slow
head
start.
around it, though, like
He had
what's
a
he gonna
slow
do?
start. So you could tell. I was watching testing earlier today, so you could tell how he was really working with the guys, and everybody talks about it. You Dustin had a very intimate, engagement with him and Richard and talking
He's a
data.
regular dude. Like I mean,
I
it's like
understand that, but
the
that
guy
dude wants
because,
to work with
like,
people about it.
the guy, just and mind you, like I'm nobody. I'm like the shitbag on the team.
Doesn't
Like,
matter. You can observe
right?
things and you can pick stuff up.
I watch and I listen and I talk to the guy, and the guy was a real dude. That's the vibe I got off of him. He's a
But
real
that's
dude.
the thing
He's
is,
a big fan of the sport. But the way he speaks, he's got like the understanding of the way the bike works. That's
the point. You could tell he was talking to the engineers about it, and he's trying to explain to them what's going on. And I just think he has a way with things, because if he managed to work around the problem with the BMW and immediately get that thing up to speed where nobody else could do it,
right.
That's massive.
Like, I mean, it's pretty massive when everybody, since he's left the team, is wondering what BMW is going to do next season, and predicting that even Petrucci ain't going to do shit on that thing.
No.
So, like,
the
BMW without Toprak is nowhereville. Kind of like here in the States, without Bobes, it's kind of We'll see.
I think SDK is going to do really well. And if he brings
really well on it
Jeremy, if Jeremy rolls with him to the team where he's been traveling all with him, if he keeps Jeremy, that's all he needs.
Yeah. Because they work in little little incremental things. Like Jeremy's like, look, we're working on this today. Like, it's kind of neat. So they kind of work together what they need. And, I think he won on the BMW, didn't he, before? So.
Yeah, he won a Coda.
Yeah, on the
Top Pro bike.
Top Pro, yeah.
Alex Rango's bike, yeah.
On Mangles, yeah.
It was the one with all the kids that signed up for the cancer.
Yeah.
So, and he won again, too, after that, didn't he?
Who's going to be on the Suzuki here? I heard Richie's staying.
Yeah,
and
they got it.
Like I said, I heard Dive Bomb's coming, but I don't know who else. I haven't heard anybody else.
Is that Dive Bomb?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
No, I think.
Where's Brandon?
Who? Posh?
Brandon. Yeah.
Dude, Brandon's another guy that's like, what's he gonna do? Like, I know he kind of had that Doritos thing at the end of the year. Like, is he gonna continue doing that? Like, and then there was like a whole thing with him. Like, what's up with the Doritos thing? What happened there? Like, Gabe had it, and then
now they're sponsoring Azra.
Who? Doritos?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're listed on the Azra website.
Well, Doritos was overseas because Michael Hill was drinking Doritos, unless they personally sponsored him.
Who?
Michael Hill, like Doritos. Yeah, he was drinking them at the whatchamacallit.
He could have just liked them.
Yeah, but why are they over there? They're here.
Because he probably could have just liked them and brought them home with. King of the freeloaders, dude.
True story.
What about KTM and MotoGP?
Yeah, what's going on there?
I feel like they're in a fight for third.
They're in the fight for life,
something,
right?
Yeah.
Who was it that was talking about buying their spots?
Oh, the KTM spots?
Yeah.
So they're like, it's a whole flux of the Indian company that took over, and they are like, do we even have a team?
Yeah, like is it going to be like CF Moto going to take over something?
No, it's CF Moto, because they built that pretty sick bike at EICMA.
Oh, the one with the Active Aero.
Oh yeah, that was just it was just like one of their.
How does that even work?
They just made it just so it was cool.
It looked like, I don't know how it works, but it's a hell of a publicity stunt for sure.
Yeah, dude, it's sick. And but if you look at the bike, resembles a certain Italian motorcycle quite.
It's Temu V4.
Temu V4.
Dude, the Temu thing is like, somebody was talking about that the other. I think Eric Davis talking about that. Like, dude,
I was talking about Josh Barnett's. Our photographer has a Temu R9. It's a MT09 with R9 bodywork on it. It's pretty.
Wow,
it's pretty legit. And does it have a belly?
R9 race bodywork?
Yeah, just the upper and the tail, not the bottom. The bottom is like MT09 belly pan. It's pretty funny.
I mean, the MT09, there's some things that you can do with that thing, or like XSR 900,
Yeah.
Like Josh Merrill's got that one that he kind of pimped out and stuff.
That thing's sick.
Sick. And they're good bikes, dude. I've got an XSR 900 myself, and they're cool bikes. They make a little bit more torque, and they're revvy like a 600, but they make torque off the bottom.
What's that retro one they had in Europe? I always wanted to bring that one over here.
Oh, you mean the Rainy replica thing?
Yeah.
What is it? The XSR 900 GP or something?
Yeah, the GP version.
That sounds right.
That was sick. Yeah, something
like
that. I know what we're talking about.
Kawasaki made a Z900 RS with the fairing on it. That thing was pretty sick.
I don't know, man. Like, I kind of want to get back to like getting that nuclear arms race on the thousands going again. Like, man, like
That
what
thing's
is
over.
going on? Like,
Over. It's over. It's all about the 900s and
yeah,
all
the
the
little
tunes bikes,
bikes, and
all
the
that.
budget commuters.
There is that new KTM 990 that probably has been out since the last
Yeah.
time you guys
The,
chatted.
the RCR. Yep. They just had
Yeah.
who did it? Somebody overseas had a write up on it.
Yeah, a
Mm,
bunch of people did.
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah. That
So
thing's pretty sick.
I forgot. You know, I see it. I see his name mentioned in the chat. Sonny Kim mentioned Peterson.
Yeah.
Has anybody heard anything about that dude? Like, I heard some stuff. Like, I heard
Isn't he on the wrench bike?
I
Isn't
heard
wrench?
I heard
Yeah.
Wrench is coming to Superbike.
Ducati. Oh,
Like,
Wrench is doing Superbike Ducati
that's what I
effort.
heard. I mean, I don't know.
I did hear Robbie Peterson is not available to work, so there's that.
Well, Robbie Peterson is working on another team, or I mean, dude, he's his own dude. Or
I
is
know.
Is he retired?
No.
Or is he staying with the
He's
Honda
gonna
team?
work with his son.
He's not working with
Cam did make some like offhanded comment about there being additional ducks on the grid
Oh, did he?
in one of the like interviews that got released. It was like a one sentence thing, but he mentioned something about there being other
Dude, I'm
other ducks on
curious.
there.
Dude, I'm curious about that, dude. See how he does. You know, like I know how he went. He won that championship in Stock 1000, and he was an absolute murderer in that class. He was above and beyond everybody in that class.
Yeah.
And then he goes to Superbike, and he had some ups and downs, and he wasn't healthy a lot of the time that he was on our team. You know, like the dude. You know, say what you will, the dude like either was not healthy or had the crashes or whatever he had, and then a lot of the same this season on the Indian thing and the Ducati too. Like he didn't have like, I mean, dude, like the guy, like every time I saw him, it seemed like he had some kind of limp or. I mean, I was like, dude, are you all right, man? He's like, it's just part of it. Like he's a tough dude, you know.
Yeah.
Man, I just wonder, like,
if
I'm a team owner. If I'm a team owner and I see that, like, do I make that call? I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think?
You also got to think who's available to ride it.
True.
And if that dude's available to ride it,
he does.
You got to put him on it.
He does have the skill set, right? Like the dude is a maniac, and then also like he's got some good relationships in the industry. You know, Troy Lee is like he and Troy Lee, I guess, are like this, dude. Like,
oh really?
I thought so. Yeah.
Oh,
like, so
side note,
car thing and the helmet thing, like all that was all Troy Lee, dude. So,
I told Ben to hit up Troy Lee since they're now a Ducati effort that he needs to get a Troy Lee like replica, like 90s inspired Supercross design lid.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, the thing is, like Cam's a warrior, you know.
Yeah,
I see it in the chat. The dude is just. He's one of those dudes that he's got no give up in him. You know, he's like that guy. So, you know,
we got to get back on GP. How do we get back on Moto America?
I don't know. I just see it in the chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's all good.
Let me turn the chat off. I stopped reading it.
I will have to say, Morbidelli, and I know you have your feelings about Morbidelli and him crashing into Aleix on the grid, and then Ducati coming out and being like, listen, bro, poop or get off the pot, because whatever you've been doing in the last like 6 months to a year, dude, ain't gonna fly. That dude's gonna be gone halfway through the season. They're gonna yank him.
It's so dumb. It's just like it's big yellow plate energy.
Why does he? I mean, dude, I've said this 1,000 times, dude. Why does that guy keep a ride? How like does he know? Does he have dirt on somebody?
No, he's friends with Valentino. He's friends
does he
with
have dirt on Valentino? Dude, does he have dirt on Valentino?
No, Valentino's. That's it.
Like the
that's
dude
it.
Dude, but Valentino, friends or what? But dude,
that's right.
Let's be real.
Brian
real.
Russell was brought up what I was just about to bring up.
Racing motorcycles is a results-driven thing, and Rossi knows that. So the whole thing that he's got to ride only because Rossi's his guy or whatever is bullshit.
No, it's done.
There's got to be something else.
This year is done, and Brian Russell brought it up. VR46 is looking to go to Aprilia. So
I heard that too.
Who?
VR46.
Rossi. Yeah, but I also heard Yamaha.
Me, I'm pretty sure that
you just want that to happen.
I do. That's a sick bike.
I mean,
no, I wanted to go to Aprilia. I think Aprilia would be sick.
Yeah,
and I think Aprilia is like on the way up too. Whereas like Ducati, I mean, they're developing, but they seem to be kind of stagnating a little bit. And maybe that's how the concessions are supposed to work. But
yeah.
Well, apparently Alex,
the gap closed.
Alex tested the 26 bike, and he found all the things that they needed to find with it to make it better. So who knows? But
I mean, like, there's a lot of chatter too. Like, does Jorge Martin, start off or in the off season or whatever as the number 2 guy on that team?
Oh, absolutely.
He should.
Does he should himself? Does he find himself without a ride the following season? Maybe. Bagnaia too.
Like, I mean, depending on what he does in the first half.
Anyway, so who gave the most for VR46 team?
I mean, did you?
Yeah,
I think Digi was more consistent.
Yeah, Gianni Antonio
had like moments of brilliance, but like also just dumbest boy in school sometimes.
Yeah. And you know what? I see a lot of chatter about this, and a lot of people are saying about Pecco Bagnaia having a mental breakdown or whatever, purely looking at his results. I don't know if I'm buying it. I don't know if I'm buying it, because the dude went out and murdered when they gave him the setup he wanted. So,
I don't know. There's still more going on there. There's got to be.
There seems to be.
Like
right?
He's got the yips or something, because like
the yips.
It can't be be this bad for this long.
No.
I mean, Beluga came over and he outscored him in the past 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Andy went faster in testing.
Yeah.
And the guy doesn't even ride a GP bike.
Yeah. That's crazy. And I'm seeing him repeat the same comment in the chat. So Joel, apparently on another podcast, they mentioned young riders, but also developing mechanics, crew chiefs, and engineers. Where or who is developing such people? On another podcast, I think that was Pipe Dreams talking to Raj.
Yeah, that was a really good podcast. I had to listen to it.
I texted Corey and I was like, bro, that was some good work.
Yeah.
Like,
I haven't seen it. Well, what did they
they talked to Roger Lee at the house, dude.
In the museum.
Yeah, dude. At, what do they call it? Something Downs?
Sunset Downs.
Sunset Downs, yeah. They
3
did
hours.
Sunset Downs, 3 hours.
3 hours.
Like full on Rogan.
Yeah, definitely summarize it for me here.
Yeah.
And Raj,
I listened to it while I was changing my wife's brake on the bourbon. It was so good. I still haven't finished it.
That's a good pod that those guys did, and Raj is a good dude. He's a friend of ours, I guess you could say, right? Raj is a cool dude. Known that guy for like 20 years or whatever. Yeah.
I saw him at the
probably.
I
have weird shit to say to him because I've known him for 20 years. Yeah. Like, hey man, remember that time? And you were like, "You're gonna be chicks there."
I saw him at the Food Lion at VIR when I was driving in, and he just walked in. I was like, "Raj!" He's like, "Hey man, what's going on?"
Dude, he's a good dude. Like solid dude. And the fact that the way he spoke about his family and stuff, and the stories about his dad, like, holy shit. Check it out. I mean,
he was knocking. He was like, he's knocking on the wood, talking about how Roger came back all shredded. He's like, "You're like this now."
knocking
I
on
know
the
what
door.
I'm doing, but instead of work tomorrow,
Yep.
gonna sit there and watch that thing.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so we're going back to Joel's questions, like where do you think those new mechanics and data guys and whatever are coming from? That's the problem here at the Motor America paddock, right? I mean, we talk about it all the time. Like, there's not a whole lot of Richard and Marshalls,
No.
And who else?
No, guys like Boyd,
else.
guys like Boyd, guys like Boyd Bruner, and
You're gonna
Robbie
put Boyd in the
Jensen.
same sentence?
Huh?
Yeah, like data guys. I'm saying data guys. Where are you gonna get
Oh,
those? Like
data guys.
Chloe,
Yeah.
Chloe's come out and she's killing it, and
Yep.
doing that data engineer thing. I don't know who's training up those people. But then, yeah, like for the crew, like how many people are training up the next Robbie Jensen, types?
But like, I mean, for those people like data engineers and stuff, how much are you gonna make in Moto America? Because I feel like that's the big.
That's a side hustle,
right? Like
you mean
data
that
engineer.
you mean
you're
those
gonna go
people
make
get
like
paid?
$250,000 in like being a data engineer at a software company. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think it's honing your skills too. So
well, and the other part is like
internship.
Look who they're paying to bring in. The Ducati data engineers that are coming to the U.S. that are working for HSBK that cost $80,000 or $60,000 or whatever it is.
Right.
And that's just when they're there on the weekend. They're not there all the time.
Yeah.
And all those dudes come from Europe because they're all paid for by, they're all Ducati guys or whatever. They're part of those European teams and they're flying them in. So,
I mean, that's the thing. Like, you get a few big corporate spots, but other than that, like, you're not making a career out of it.
The BMW Teitlers had the two German dudes. The blonde hair guy that was walking around, he had the Marty McFly vest on.
Saw those guys in Estoril.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they were there in Estoril.
In the comments too about like UNC Charlotte had a motorsports engineering program, like that's true, but all the money's in cars. If you're going to graduate from that program,
but data
you're going to go chase cars.
Data's data though.
Yeah, but if you're trying to make a career out of it, like you're going to get paid way more with four wheels instead of two.
Yeah. Neil went to he was in Charlotte working and trying to get into motorsports engineering. So
yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. How would you go about getting a 6-year-old in the racing scene on a budget? An 8-year-old.
8-year-old.
Yeah, an 8-year-old. Sorry.
What to practice on and where? O'Valley. Get an O'Valley.
Really?
I mean, start off on a CRF 50.
Mr. Moneybags over here.
I know. Like, I can't even get this dude to buy a set of leathers, and he's talking about, yeah, dude, get an O'Valley. How much are those?
The cheaper ones are like
$600 costs less than one of those things.
Go get a CRF 50 and put some street tires on it, or a Metric kit.
I mean,
or
the
Temu ones.
Back in the day,
they got the Chinese.
Dude, I can remember. This is like a gazillion years ago, but I remember Willow Springs built this 1 mile track. It was like Bill Huth basically one day decided to empty out the WSMC checkbook and pave a racetrack that was like a replica of his favorite road in Oregon. It's called the Horse Thief Mile. So they gave us the track to check it out. Like, hey, man, we've got this new pavement. Come check it out. All you got to do is pay for an ambulance. We'll give you the track for free and let us know if you want to do days on it. And so we're there, and Phil Heron shows up with Josh, and Josh is a little guy, and he's got an XR100 with what looks to me like drop bars, like from a road bike, like a 10-speed, like drop bars on it, like an XR100 with drop bars. Like, that's stupid cheap, right? And the kids back then, were murdering on little XR100s on the go-kart track, and those things cost nothing. Like, how much can you get an XR100 for?
Oh, I paid $350.
There you go.
I mean, I feel like to get into it, it doesn't even matter. Like, just get on something and just start ripping around.
Right. And I
You'll
mean,
be
shit.
fast. You'll be fast on anything.
By all means, if you get an Ovale, if you can afford one, have at it, bro. Like, not saying not to get one. I'm just saying, like, you don't gotta get one. I mean, you need an XR100 and put some drop bars on it and call it good, right? So, yeah, something to be said.
Yeah, I mean Blake Davis. I met Blake and his dad Mike at Heron's in 2015, and Kayla
Yeah.
was there too. And they were both ripping around on 65 two strokes, giving Josh a hard time on his 100. And that dude's, it's his home track, and the guy rips on a 100. And got these two kids. And then there's a picture of me, I think I posted a while back. I was on my 100, and Mike had fitted a CBR 1000 front fairing on a Grom, and Blake was racing that. It was pretty funny. He blew right by me. It was. I had a good chuckle about that.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he was 9.
I mean, even a Grom would work.
He
Like
was
the racing
9.
Grom.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I and it's just like, if you want to give it a shot, take what you got and take your shot with whatever you got, right? And then work it out from there, right? So, yeah, like, look at what Hopkins, John Hopkins doing that O'Valley thing, and he's bringing up kids, and I don't think all those parents have much money. I think more importantly, he's developing the sport, and feeding the sport.
Well, there's going to be some news about the O'Valleys and a club teaming up, hopefully later this year.
Interesting.
So
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
Be on the lookout for that. But that new Honda 250 motored Ovale is going to be coming to a racetrack near you.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Near who?
Yeah, near me.
Just
or
around the U.S. or
around the
Coast,
U.S.
West Coast?
Yeah, no, around the U.S.
I was like, yeah, because we're having a nationwide conversation here. You, me, like,
around the U.S.
Okay.
So
nice.
Okay, I
think when I was doing like an endurance round at CMP at Azra, they had kids there doing the kart track there, and they were young, but they looked like they were ripping on those things.
Kayla has a track record at CMP.
Does she? Nice. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They all of them were there, not last weekend, but the weekend before. That Brandon, Rocco, Gus, Stefano, they were all there. So they were having
is Stefano coming back?
I mean, Cruzel just stickered up his bike. It looks pretty dope.
Which bike?
his ZX10.
Oh, okay. I'm saying, like, is he coming back to Super Sport, or is he coming back to Motor America at all?
He's probably just wants to go make some club racing money, since he had a lot of time off. I mean, he's got to make some money.
Right.
So,
I mean, that
Juju was kicking some butt on a CBR 1000 at Homestead. Yeah, got 3rd.
How old is Juju now?
I think he's 17.
Yeah. Okay.
He's getting close to
that's one thing Roger in that podcast pointed out, that he thinks that some of the parents are holding the kids back too long. They're keeping them in the lower class maybe longer than they should.
No, he's 600 and 1,000. He raced a 1,000 in a club race and got 3rd. Mike's dad is not holding him back. He's just, whatever opportunity is available, he's going to go race it. He was racing the Ninja 400 in Europe, and then he was, obviously racing the British Talent Cup and doing pretty good in that. And he's just trying to find rides.
You know what I mean, though, right? Like, I mean, you saw. I mean, it was like, if you're not an expert on the SV, then why am I going to spend the money on a 600? You know what I mean? Like, that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
And until you've mastered this one, we're not moving. You know what I mean? And
maybe the kid just doesn't tell on that bike, and then you put him on a 600, the kid rips. It's just, you just got to kind of look at the size of the kid and to see what they can do.
Yeah. I mean, I remember Joe Roberts. He was racing a little bike of some sort, And then all of a sudden we're at Chuck Wallet, and he's still kind of all helmet at the time. He's a little guy. Like, it was him and his dad show up to registration. This is like 15 years ago, something. And I remember him coming out on a BMW 1000 from Superbike school. I'm like, okay, and that was a pretty common thing, I mean, Austin DeHaven, I remember him coming out on a 6-cylinder. He was all helmet too. Benny.
Oh man, I gotta text him. I miss that kid. I will tell you a story. So I met Austin at the Philadelphia airport in 2011 after Jersey. And I was sitting there reading my Road Racing World magazine. And Austin and his dad, Eric, were just sitting there. And next thing you know, we spark up a conversation.
Yeah.
And couldn't be the nicest people on the planet.
Oh,
and I ran into Kevin Schwantz in that airport, too. It was pretty funny. Because everybody was coming out. Even Elena Myers' dad was right behind me in security and had the helmet. And I'm like, oh, what helmet is this? I had just started doing TrackDaz that year, so it wasn't like I knew anything.
It's like a fan moment.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And I didn't know who he was. And then the whole 2012 when he got the Triple Crown ride and all that stuff was really cool. But, yeah, I still talk to Austin today. We landed at I've picked up a C-17 at the Burbank airport quite a few years ago, and Austin and his girlfriend came out. We had some lunch with his at In-N-Out Burger by Burbank Airport, and then took him out. So my buddy's dad's the sheriff, or the chief of police of Burbank, brought him out onto the runway grass, like in between the taxiway and the run, and we took off right in front of Austin and his girlfriend. Like, he was like, oh, my God, it was so cool. He took a video and sent it to me. It was pretty sick. So.
I got Bearded Jixer in the chat, and I know he's, like, mocking what we're saying. And we're not actually saying this. But he says, forget the starter bike. Straight on a
I mean, 8 years old. As long
as going to learn.
Hey, if a handicapped person can ride a bike, you can put a little 8-year-old on a 1000. You just hold the bike and just let him go. It's not a big deal.
I say
kids probably crash better
and that's
the
bad parenting advice from Bob. Yeah, I don't know if that's the advice that we're giving. I don't think we're giving advice or whatever. It's just, maybe some of the classes could be a little bit more stacked, or if they let go of the little bikes sooner. That's all. Yeah, just do it. Thanks, Mr. Russell.
Oh my God.
The old Nike commercials and all that.
Yeah.
Anywho,
do it.
Do we want to go back to GP?
Yeah.
Talking about
see how we like tangent off, and then it's like road. We have no map to get back, no compass, nothing.
I love that the chat for this end of the season episode, the chat is driving the bus, and that's the best part.
I mean,
that is the best part.
The whole thing, we do this because of this chat. So.
The chat, exactly.
Yeah.
GP sucks.
Joel doesn't want us to go to GP. Okay.
Joel, are you drinking White Claws with Brian Van right now? Yes or no? Because we know Brian Van's.
Yeah, dude. Who's his talking opinion about Eric Davis? Like, what's going on? Why are they talking about Eric?
Oh, because he asked
in the chat too.
No, he asked about Ed being on attack. I'm like, that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, Ed's been on the attack team for a minute.
Tequila.
Okay. Now it explains it.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with the water.
Agua fresca.
Yeah, and it's not con gas. No gas.
Uh-oh. Send a pic.
Con gas.
Joel, send a pic of the worm in the Facebook group.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
dude.
That's
I bought some Jamesons today, but it's just to brine my turkey.
Yeah. Ooh. Are you frying it?
No, dude. I brine it.
Look at him with his distaste about frying. Have you ever had a fried turkey?
Yes. Why you gotta be like shitbagging me about that, bro? Like,
because how long has it been since you've left the Midwest / South?
/South?
Yeah,
Dude, it
well,
doesn't
I guess
matter.
you can say Arkansas is the South
You
as
know
well.
what, dude? Like, just as a chef, real quick, like, I didn't have your opinion on the fucking recipe. So, like, how about that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What? Oh, I got it now. What? Wrong person. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah, that's the show. Just a heads up, you know,
so
as you can probably tell, we're a bunch of racer fan dum-dums that love motorbikes and talk crap.
Pecco will
And
not be top 3 next year. There's a prediction.
you're
Mark.
predicting
Pecco?
okay. Pecco?
Yep.
I mean,
Pecco
that's an easy prediction.
Okay. Wow, dude, just going out on a limb there.
I
Not
think
even in a sprint race or anything?
no. I'm saying overall, not top 3 overall.
Overall, yeah, no.
I mean, dude,
I-
is Marquez going to come out healthy?
He said he was doing fine.
Dude, every
in the
rider
last-
says they're
but
doing
I mean, he
fine.
says that, yeah. I
That's
think
gonna
he
be-
said it didn't impact any of his existing injuries, which I think is probably what he has the most concern about. Right? Is like going to banging up his eye or whatever again and like seeing
Dude,
double.
how many times is Morbidelli going to finish 7th or worse?
I don't see Morbidelli finishing the season, to be honest. I think he's getting yanked.
I think he should have been yanked.
I know, but I'm saying Ducati's got him on notice.
I think he's demonstrated that he should be yanked.
No, Ducati got him on notice now, like publicly.
Who else would go there? Who would they put
Anyone
in that
else?
spot?
Anyone else?
Who else
I mean,
was riding
yeah,
that
like
bike?
literally anyone, but like
Yeah.
who?
Celestino was riding that bike.
You know what? Give that
Yeah.
John McPhee guy.
Bring him from British Superbike?
Whatever. Yeah.
That's where he's riding now. He's riding British Superbike.
You know, like anybody. Like,
Ooh, yeah, Acosta's locked into his contract. I don't know. They're
I
gonna
mean,
have to buy him
truthfully,
out.
what?
Although Rossi is a massive fan of Acosta, so
Did he send me? Somebody sent me something. What?
also,
Chat.
Do you think
see-
Mark wants to go back to Honda eventually?
I was just gonna
As Honda
say
gets
that
better.
they were talking about it's getting a dump truck full of money and dumping it at his house to come back and ride a Honda in 27.
I mean, dude, if they
27's going to be
fix the
wild,
thing,
though.
right? I mean,
That's the thing
truthfully,
is
who
like no one
cares?
knows what 27's going to be. Like who's going to be the big bike and the good bike in 27?
Yeah.
It's going to be anyone's game at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I think Honda will win a race next year.
That's a bold statement.
I think
No
they
one-
would.
I mean,
I
you
think
know-
they're fighting for third with KTM in terms
I mean,
of like
with
third best
with enough
bike.
concessions, the two Japanese manufacturers in GP will be competitive. You know,
which is how it should be.
this
I mean,
season anyway. For this season anyway. I mean, it's like everyone's starting from 0, 27, right?
Yeah.
Pirelli's to actual motorcycles instead of spaceships
yep.
era, right?
Yeah, rolling back the clock.
Like, what do you
Roll
think?
back the
What do you,
clock to 2017?
Patrick? What do you think? What do you think the 850 thing and the narrowed up arrow stuff and the deleting of the transformer shit? Like, what do you think that's going to do to the lap times?
I mean, I think it's obviously going to drop them. I think, but I mean,
Is
I
it?
think it's going to make better racing.
Is it?
I think it will.
Is it the
Right? Like,
Pirelli?
I mean,
thing?
how would it not?
Pirelli's too. So it's like the front,
But like
the Pirelli front specifically. Like, are they going to be allowed to get away with stuff? Is a guy like Toprak going to have an advantage because of his feel with the Pirelli? Like, is it going to be
I don't
like the
know whether it will have
800s where
an
the lap times
advantage.
drop anyway because they got more roll speed in the corner?
Well,
I
and
think Yamaha
frustrating-
brought Toprak because of Pirelli.
Okay, that's
yeah,
fair.
I think so too.
I think that
And-
contributed to it.
Yeah, Brush Creek
Yeah.
brought up a very good point about the synthetic fuel.
Dude,
Because if
you
they're
mean
going to
the
bring this
fucking
crazy
green
ass
gas or
fuel,
whatever?
yeah, and the 850 and, the lessons learned from the 800 with the, more high sides because of how fast they're going through the corners
Right.
is, and as Nikki said a long time ago, we don't crash going straight.
Right.
So they dropped to the 800 to make things safe, but then they ended up making it worse because they're going faster through the corners where they crash the most. So
Right.
that's
Less aero, I think, will be interesting too. Like,
The what?
and right now, less aero.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like KTM, their big improvements right now are all due to aero. So they're like doing
Right.
all this development
and
essentially for nothing
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
12 months.
and
Dude, he said he sent me a picture.
Aprilia came out with the same the same front arrow as Ducati and KTM with the wide mouth thing, and then they're running the F1 style rear with the wing thing like KTM. So very interesting with how they're coming out with the arrow, at least for 26.
If aero goes away in MotoGP, do you think it gets rid of it on the consumer marketplace?
No, because it's still prevalent in Superbike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you still got aero on Superbike. You got, look at
Is
the
Superbike going to
BMW.
keep developing it though? Or is it just kind of trickle down from GP?
They're gonna. Think about it. Okay, Ducati's got the wings. BMW's got that gigantic
Dude,
mount.
everybody's got wings. Suzuki's got wings. Yamaha's got wings. Honda's
Yeah,
got wings.
Kawasaki's got.
Yeah, even Kawai's got fucking wings now, right?
So, the Superbike I think is going to be fine. They're not going to go crazy with all like the back arrow and all. The front wing thing is fine. It's not a big deal. Like it's not crazy. It's going to help all of them with their front ends and all that other jazz, and they're just going to figure it out. Yeah. And I think it actually makes it better. I think it has a lot more to do with the tire and the stiffness of the frame, and what makes for good racing, right? Their front tires are getting massively hot because of all the dirty air and all the other crazy stuff. So, that was never a problem a long time ago. Nobody complained.
No one was getting tire pressure penalties.
They complained about other shit before.
Yeah. So they're going to have to go back to relying on, getting off the corner and not having a ride height device drop the ass in to get it squirting off the corner.
Basically, they're going to have to rely on the rider more.
Yep.
Okay. It's Superbike stuff. I know they've been trying that. I did that vlog thing in the garage or whatever, and Stefano, the guy from Yamaha, was telling me about how they use renewable fuels. It's like there's like a percentage. Yeah. And he's like, dude, they're using this stuff already, and there's no performance drop.
Oh, wow.
Like, oh shit. Okay. So curious to see how that goes. Maybe we get some of that stuff here.
It might be better. Think about just like synthetic oil, right? Like it's just more consistent.
Maybe.
I don't know why the fuel wouldn't be the same thing. It's all just petroleum products.
Right. Yeah. So renewable petroleum products. Interesting.
Yeah. They like slap a good marketing term on it, but it's
it's like free range chicken.
Shit. Yeah.
I have a couple of those.
I know you do. That's why I said it. Yeah. Yeah. What do they call that? What was it? It's like it's the word to like green things to to make them more palatable. What do you call it?
Organic.
Yeah, organic's another word for it. Yeah, but it's like the greenification of bad shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just marketing.
Greenwash. That's it.
Yeah. Greenwashing. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, it's greenwashing the gas. Race gas. Greenwashed race gas, dude.
I want to see some MR12 with some greenwash.
Yeah.
Just comes in green cans. People are going to be fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
A little
it's
leaf sticker on the side of it.
yeah, it's like I'm not eating Impossible Meats, bearded Gixxer. It's not happening, dude. Don't do that.
That's like a perfect example, though. It's
spit.
like something so incredibly synthetic. It's not good for you, but it's like they just market it.
Wow. You gonna be all right, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost spit water out. That was me.
Your White Claw is about done on that one, or?
Oh yeah, no, it's done.
Okay.
Feeling a little lawless.
Wow.
Nah.
That's the show, of course.
Yep.
Of course.
Wow. Well, and I think finish off with a little Moto2 action because
what's the story up with Joe?
Joe's got wrist problems, and they brought Albert Arenas in to test for him at Jerez today.
Okay.
That was wild. And he had his AA Alcoholics Anonymous leathers on. But it's like Manu collapsed in the end. And
why did he pull out? Was that a tire or something?
Yeah, it was like the bike was the
we
tire.
Find out what it was? Like just drop pressure or something?
It looked like it was the tire, maybe a bad tire. Who knows? But Pirelli, this doesn't seem like a Pirelli thing. So I don't know.
He just pulled a Pecco and dipped out of the race when it was going.
Yeah, probably. He's like, I'm not going to win this thing. I'm just going to dip out. I'm going to blame something. Yeah.
Wasn't feeling it.
He was going to lose. He knew he couldn't catch the guys or even force anything, so he just bailed. I don't. What was crazy? So I looked at his stats. Like last year, he finished third in the championship.
Manu?
Yeah. So his rise to prominence is not out of the realm of possibility. Diego, on the other hand, was. Same for Iagura. So I was looking at Calix versus Boskis and Calix, Iagura won with MTI or MSI, and that was the first championship for Boskis Guru, which was a big deal. Italtrans has a pretty good history. They run with Bastianini, and with Joe Roberts riding the next year wasn't very good. But Diego, slowly, surely, just kept doing his thing, and he only won 4 races the whole year. That was it. 4 races and 9 podiums.
Like Joanne mirrored it.
Yeah. For the most part, I mean, Joanne got that 1 win, and that was it. So, but it's consistency. It's all about consistency.
Dude, I see in the chat, people are saying, Sunny Kim says that Moto2 is the best class no matter the series. Bullshit.
I think so.
It's pretty competitive class, dude.
I do like the middleweight ones. Like it.
I do
the
too.
600 guys are like super into the middleweight class. Okay,
of course, 600s here, but like,
I see you.
But
guys.
it is where it's not like you're just throwing money at it. Like there's
but there's like the
usually
Spanish,
not where the manufacturers are.
Spanish Moto2 stuff, right? Junior MotoGP,
Spanish Mafia,
right? But then there's also like the BSB something has Moto2 class in it as well, right?
They did for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I talked to that kid that came race Super Sport, and all his buddies were giving him shit for coming to the States. Oh, you chasing trophies? Like that's how low they regard the American series.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So the kid comes over here and he absolutely gets freaking smoked, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is it?
It's different tracks. It's different. Like everything's different. I mean, we're talking to Ben about that too. It's like, do you go over to, and you guys went over to last few rounds
Yeah,
or
we
last
went
couple rounds of
Estoril and Jerez and got
yeah,
smoked.
like what's your expectations there? Is it like
I
and
don't
do
think
you think it's because they're like better riders or just like you can't
no, because you could
possibly
see the
be
data.
competitive?
You could see the
Yeah.
data, and it's like you could see what those guys were doing in the data versus what we were doing, and it was all a lot of it was like just being comfortable on the front, you know,
Right?
like
It's
there's
like
quite
practice. They've been there for years
yeah,
doing the
they
same
live there.
thing.
Oh, and like at Jerez, like that's everybody tests there like 4 or 5 times a
Right?
year, 6 times a year. They live there. They're like sick of the place, you know.
It's like
Like for
Roebling
real,
track
dude.
days.
Like, I mean, I was talking to Remy Gardner, and he's like, dude, I'm pretty sick of this place, honestly. Like, I want to go
Mhm.
back to Phillip Island, you know? Like, I mean, they
I
test
think
there
it's the
so
same thing
much.
when they come here,
Yeah,
right? Like even
yeah,
Petrucci, I mean, he was competitive for sure, but he didn't
yeah.
win the championship coming over
No.
here.
Yeah, Jake Gagne beat him a few rounds early, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
Petrucci
I
doing a
think
good
there's
showing.
legitimate arguments that like
yeah,
Petrucci is like an incredible rider on two wheels,
yeah,
period. Like he
absolutely.
wins everything, not
Dude, all those
just
guys are.
MotoGP.
You know, you go over there and it's like, you know, you got a guy like Petrucci out there that, and you saw what he did here, right? But then you also see guys like Bulaga over there and Toprak, and you know, I mean, they're kind of 1 foot out the door, right? But then you got guys like Bautista that have murdered repeatedly for years, and having those guys smoke Bulaga. Like what? Bulaga didn't forget how to ride. I mean, sorry, Bautista didn't forget how to ride. Like they
No.
didn't. Like, but Bautista went out there, and Bulaga and Toprak smoked even that guy.
Well, and I think, Batista with the weight rule and all that other jazz, and the bike wasn't what wasn't what it was like when he won the last championship, and they did that whole thing, and then he's been struggling since. And he's got a few podiums and all that, but
Yeah,
Batista he's it's hard for him because he's such a little dude, and then he's used to riding something, and then they changed it. He's like, shit,
yeah,
can't
yeah. Like I
on
mean,
this.
like every time Bautista started winning World Superbike, fucked with the rules and added weight to his bike. You know.
Yeah, because Scott
So,
Redding complained about
yeah,
it.
yeah. And I mean, Scott Redding, dude, the guy doesn't have a ride. Like, does he end up in Moto America? Like, I'm seeing some
He's got a
chatter. Like,
ride.
who needs to
No,
end
he's
up
got
in
a
Moto
ride.
America? Yeah, he's doing BSB or something now, right?
Yeah,
Here?
he's on the Ducati
Yeah.
team that he was
Yeah.
with. He's good, man.
He should come do baggers. I feel like he'd fit in at baggers.
Scott, I mean, he's got enough tattoos.
He's the personality
like
for
part of
baggers.
You know, he's got
I
to.
think I think him and Frankie would get along really well.
Too, doesn't he? Doesn't Scott Redding have a?
Yeah.
Doesn't Redding have a
And a
stash?
cowboy hat. That
Dude,
really, really cheesy cowboy hat.
He would be baggers material, right?
Right? Like
Can you see
Australian
him?
too. Like
Can you see him and
girl to
Frankie
rip baggers.
getting along?
Who?
Yeah.
Frankie Garcia and Redding.
Scott Redding and they probably already are homies. And first of all, have you met anybody that has met Frankie Garcia and not been good friends with that guy? Like really? I mean, dude, I've known Frankie since he was like 14, and every time I see him, wherever we are, whatever we're doing, I make sure to like go up to that dude and like bro hug, whatever, because like the dude is just that guy, Yeah. So,
and I think to answer Brian Russell's question, I think now that Bradley has experience on the U.S. Dunlops or whatever our Dunlops are, the Japanese Dunlops, he could do well on a superbike if they gave him one. So
yeah. Well, also, how about this? Like, the pendulum from Harley to Indian kind of swings year after year, right? So like one wins the title, then the next year the other guys step up and they win. So is there somebody on Indian that's gonna break it off in baggers next season.
Well, did you see Herfoss is riding for Vance and Hines?
So is Vance and Hines like the factory Indian team now? Is that what's happening?
They got Herfoss, Rocco, and Hayden.
And Hayden Gillen. You're right.
So where's Factory Indian?
Where's
Baz?
Baz gonna go?
Baz and Tyler O'Hare. They're gonna bring Tyler back. He's a good rider, but he's kind of lagging in the back.
Wow.
Sadly, I mean that dude was like the OG. He's an OG champ,
dude. Like that guy is. He's an intense dude. You know.
Yeah,
he's definitely an intense dude.
He's all ready to rock. And he was at EICMA, so obviously he's still with them. And Baz was at EICMA with Indian.
Yeah, I mean, is Herfoss gonna also continue doing Australian Superbike?
Probably. I mean, it's going on right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did you watch Australian Superbike at the Bend?
No.
The track looks fun.
Sure does.
Maybe I did. Maybe I kind of watched it because little brother's here. You know.
Well, there you go.
Because the Bend is like right down the road from his house.
Oh, nice.
Kind of.
Well.
All right. Fucking, it's been like almost an hour and a half, dude. Like, I know you're way past your bedtime. Patrick's still hanging on, like he's a champ. Ricky Bobby's White Claw is kicking in, and he's, he's on the verge.
Bobby's got to hit.
He's going to nod off here soon.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby's
nodding already, right?
I did.
He has it. Yeah. It's on video.
I did.
It's recorded.
Well, thanks everybody in the chat for watching this stuff. Please like, subscribe, mash all the buttons, right?
Yeah. And we still have more episodes to do. I just got to go line up some guests, and we got to do our movie episode.
We're gonna do one with PJ. Like PJ, I was talking to him like chatting with him via text, and I was like, dude, he's like, yeah, let's do it in a couple weeks. I was like, you're on, dude.
Yeah. So, and I still got to round up Kenny Roberts Jr. And
you're gonna round up. Okay, that's
I got tried.
You guys were really scraping the bottom of the barrel for this week.
I know.
I mean, are we though? I mean, this is a real thing, and like you're a participant fan of the sport, and,
soon to be white plate
no, it's fun.
And you're gonna finally, dude. Is Ricky Bobby gonna make you turn in your sandbags and put the white plate on?
Not yet, because I didn't turn in my sandbags for like 4 years. So
I'm sitting here talking to a couple of pro novices.
Well, I mean, I turned mine in a while back ago, but
interesting. Okay. Yeah, like I'm sure we could get other guests in there. Brian Russell's always talking, right?
Yep.
I think you had Newts on, right? Did you have Newts?
Yeah, we had Newts on. Yeah, Newts is in the chat.
Yeah. So we'll see. It is what it is.
Now we got Neil just piped in at 11 o'clock. Neil, you got to be at work early in the morning, don't you?
It's only 8, dude. It's only 8.
Yeah, he missed his shout out earlier.
I know.
We were talking about him.
Wow.
Slacker.
Yeah. And
Neil did purchase an R1 and rode it for the first time Saturday. So
nice.
Congrats to him. It has the right rear sets. He's got to get a hold of Yoso so he can get some new foot pegs. But
yeah, Steve Main, he can get a hold of me and I'll sell him foot pegs.
Yeah.
And I see Steve Main's being asked about in the chat. I don't know what's up with that dude, but dude, it's holiday time. He's probably hanging out with the fam.
Dude's on his jet.
He's selling a jet. Yeah. So Ricky Bobby, when's the next time you get to ride?
It's gonna be a little while. Ricky Bobby's got some maintenance to do on the bike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I didn't do, but apparently the chain side of the spacer is gone, and I have a axle that's welded into the bearing on the.
Dude,
I'll send you a picture
that you said earlier, Patrick. Like I think we're gonna have to start using that. The yellow plate energy, is that what?
Yeah.
Something like
Big
that.
yellow plate energy.
Yeah, yellow plate energy.
Dude.
That's not going to show Michael Godin for
Dude,
sure because he was
that is.
complaining
Oh
about somebody
yeah.
else.
Just a heads
Brakes.
up. I'm gonna text them a link to the show and rat you out.
I got some work. I got a Sawzall and axle out of my bike. Thankfully, I have a spare
Hey,
swing.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this level of redneckery joining the show now. Like, what the hell, dude? Like,
Boy moves to
It's
Hollywood,
wow.
South Carolina, and starts sawzawing bikes.
man, like
Yeah.
sawzall and swing arms and stuff. Like, my goodness, dude.
not swing
My
arms, just axles. I got to get the axle out of there somehow. I can't bang it out. It's done. So who knows?
the opinion.
But anywho, yeah. Hopefully, maybe something next, January, February down in Florida. Some Gen
Yeah.
X. Who knows?
Well, I'm riding at Buttonwillow this weekend.
Sweet.
The 21st annual Turkey Days event.
Yeah, somebody was asking.
No
Turkey
shit. Turkey Days is old enough to drink now, so that's fun.
Let's go.
Yeah. And then in the chat, Lauren, is that Neil? Lawrence?
Yeah, that's Neil.
He says it's only ghetto if it doesn't work.
True story.
I don't know, man.
Ask Mike Godin about that next time you take that in.
Am I going to be around Buttonwillow on the 21st of December?
Neil's going home to Ontario, and he's going to take his car. He's got a Mustang. He's going to be driving up Buttonwillow. So,
dude, I think I'm going to be. I got invited to some Chuck Walla thing on the 19th, maybe. Dude, I might ride Chuck Walla. I don't know. We got a lot of stuff going on, and
yeah. Well, now you know.
Doing stuff.
I'll remind you. If you're home, you might be able to stop by Buttonwillow.
Yeah. I mean, sure. He's gonna have to ride Buttonwillow with me.
Yeah.
You should ride Buttonwillow. All the tracks. The Raceway Park is a busy place. It's super fun.
Yep. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining. Patrick, appreciate it, buddy.
Have a good
Thank you for having me. It was lovely.
Apparently, Ricky Bobby is deep frying a turkey. Got it. How about you, Patrick?
We're not frying a turkey.
I got to go brine one. Dry brining.
Dude,
not whiskey brining, but
I got
dry
the
brine it.
Jameson's whiskey brining already.
I got to get started.
Yeah,
I probably got to do it now.
Yeah, because you got to get it in there. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise, you're gonna have like National Lampoon's Vacation turkey.
Yeah. Next year, I will be smoking a turkey. I'm a smoker. I don't fry. I smoke. So
you fry? Okay.
No, I don't fry. I smoke.
Okay. Then why were you giving me so much shit about the frying thing?
Because.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, but still. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
all right.
Again, I guess for real this time, I guess we're wrapping this thing up, right?
See ya!
Yeah.